Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Some days back, in fact, February 25th, the presidential election held, and Peter Obi, after the announcement of the president-elect in the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Peter Obi was of the opinion, and most Nigerians out there were of the opinion, that his mandate was stolen and INEC did not do the right thing. Hence, he said to file a petition. But for him to achieve that, he's supposed to have some sort of source document to prove that that mandate was stolen. 21 days was given for him to file that particular petition, or else he should forget about reclaiming of the mandate. His lawyers began the process got an injunction from the court for them to have the source document, of which on the March 3rd they were not given any hearing. They didn't obey the court injunction. There was another prayer that was made again for the same purpose, of which also the INEC refused to give them hearing. Finally, with the help of all the mandates, INEC finally gave them the opportunity. Even at that, they asked for nine states, of which they did not give them that 9 states. They only gave them 2. But as it is, within the 21 days, Peter Obi has to do something fast, or else we'll forget about the mandate as we speak. Mixed reaction have trade on social media as the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, finally files a petition at the election tribunal to challenge the outcome of the presidential election. The presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was declared winner by INEC after the presidential election on the 25th of February. However, several controversies, including allegations of rigging, have trailed the result. Peter Obi, who came third at the presidential election, vowed to challenge the result declared by INEC at the court of law. He also stated that he will prove to Nigerians that he won the election. The update about the filing of his petition was announced by the chief spokesperson of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council. I'm talking about Dr. Yunusa Tanko, in a statement that reads, "It is official. The Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has filed a petition to the Presidential Elections Tribunal in Abuja. The process of reclaiming the people's mandate has started." Dr. Yunusa Tanko, chief spokesperson, Labour Party PCC. Of course, Nigerians have started reacting to this, judging the fact that some few hours ago, the elections thus far cut across the nation have been announced, and looks as if it's almost like one party system. APC is almost reclaiming all their mandates cut across the regions, particularly northern part, while PDP is losing some of their mandates, like Oshun still holding forth, like Akwa Ibom is still holding forth, Delta is still holding forth, and also Oyo. But subsequently, other states are losing back to APC. And even the woman elect that all of us were so sure, Adamawa woman elect, were so sure, because judging the result, he was so sure that she has won. They called it inconclusive. Adamawa now is inconclusive, so we don't know when they eventually hold another election to that. So with APC sweeping the whole federation when it comes to the issue of the states, when it comes to the issue of the states election, gubernatorial election, it gives a lot of fears. But let's just hope and pray that as this process begins, more info will be coming up. Please, if you have any information that will help Peter Obi and his legal team, please forward it to the right quarters. While Nigerians have been reacting to this in no particular order, let's pick the reactions of Nigerians concerning this matter very quickly. This one here says, "It's a welcoming news. Let the legal war begins. We shall succeed. Amen." Don't forget that even the legal you're talking about, the ruling party is APC. We just hope and pray that this whole legal fireworks that will begin, let it come and finish up before May 29, because hey, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu entered that seat, oh my God, I don't want to even think about it, because already he's one man that once he doesn't care anybody's opinion, his opinion stands. So if eventually enters that seat before this whole tribunal finishes, it is well. Let's hope that they don't keep postponing the hearing before the 29th of May, where the formal swearing in will take place. Another person here says, Alhamdulillah, may Almighty Allah make it easy and a successful one for us. New Nigeria is possible. My brother, I say amen to that. We are one. I say amen to that as well. And the person says, great news. We are solidly behind at Peter Obi and at Labour Nigeria. Yeah, our stolen mandate must be recovered. Say amen to that. Another person here says, it's a reason why I still have hope in this country. Another person says, Alhamdulillah, may Allah grant our wish as soon as possible. A new Nigeria is possible. Amen. People who keep thinking that the Peter Obi's party or Labour Party is just northern, is a Christian and southern state. You're saying it. We are all one in that party about Peter Obi's support. There's no demarcation, there's no division. We stand on the same mandate because the new Nigeria is possible. Another person here says, don't you think the judicial system in Nigeria is compromised? Just like inec, this is Nigerians' worst fear. No justice in Nigeria. Judicial system, if you have a power and money, you will win there. See, some Nigerians speaking from unfortunately past experiences. Let's hope and pray that the judicial, like Aisha Yusufu will say, we've not tasted judiciary have not tasted the massive presence of the youth before. Legislature have, executive has, judiciary has not. So let's hope that they will hear the voice of the people and do the needful. It's one thing for the judiciary to pronounce the mandate. It's another thing for it to be effectively carried out. Don't forget that as May 3rd, they did give Peter Obi and Labour Party avail them that opportunity to go get their source document from INEC. INEC just refused to give them those documents as at that early time. Okay, 1 week went by before they even had to ask for another prayer, of which INEC was even asking for reconfiguration of BVAS. So you now see that to a great extent, Labour judiciary may not totally be wrong. It's just that do they effect all those injunctions and pronouncements. Now, with all this going on, we hope and pray that when the legal fireworks will begin, please let's give as much support as we can. But the question now people are asking, how long will it take? Will truly Peter Obi get the mandate he's looking for? Well, time will tell. But of course, some Nigerians are saying there's only one way to find out, through the court. Well, either which way, Nigerians are anticipating good fireworks, and that clearly tells you that every Nigerian's eye is on the ball, on the legal fireworks, after which, if they don't get what they're looking for, I don't know what will happen on the street. That's just like what Fals said. Fals, the bad guy, he said something very unique. When he saw the likes of the governor-elect, who's also the present governor, Sanwo-Olu, when he was dancing and jubilating that, yes, the mandate of the people have spoken, they want him in, and all that. First called him out and said, that was not an election, you just selected yourself back in. That's to tell you that people did see what happened. It's one thing to begin to celebrate over. The truth is, did you win? Just like Oseni Rufai was saying, did you win the trust of the people, or did you intimidate them to get back your mandate? These are pertinent questions. Whichever the case is, let's meet in our comment section as the fireworks begins. Let's hope and pray that the lawyers of Peter Obi and Labour Party are ready, because I can assure you they're also ready on the other end, because every loopholes they are feeling it. And let's hope that our documents and our source documents and proofs will be enough to sustain that mandate. Let's go wrap.